Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we got the Final Fantasy Type 0 event. Slash of Crimson. Type 0 sure is. You know, that'll just be the introduction. Because, like, seriously, I know fucking nothing about Type 0. Here's what I know about Type 0. Lassie. The Falsey. The 3 legendary beasts. And I said 3 when I meant 4. One arcane, please. That'll do. You see, it works because Type 0 and 15 were originally going to be in the same universe. So, yeah, still works. Yeah! The fuck was that? Oh, there's a disk usage spike. That's weird. Yeah, 15 was originally Final Fantasy 13 versus Type 0 was originally Final Fantasy 13 Aligo, I think that was. Because I remember hearing, like, it's in the Final Fantasy 13 universe, but it's a school. And I was like, that sounds dumb. This song, though, I usually don't go too hard for, like, the chanting lyrics and stuff, but this is a good one. Oh, this wasn't a kiddo? That would be more research than I have time to do right now. Anywho, let's destroy a boss. Let's give me time for doing a video cut. And there's the summary I want. Type 0 is just Final Fantasy 8, but Squall says fuck. I do like the idea of, like, an ace being the main character. Hey, we finally made a main character that doesn't fucking use a sword. Final Fantasy main characters are boring. Ace is not actually the main character. My entire worldview has been destroyed. Also, fuck yeah, load times still suck. Also, just gotta complain about the load times and then they don't suck. Oh, I didn't bring a power break down here. Whatever. Alright, time to bring the boys. While I sip some coffee. I mean, the joke here is going to be it's long ranged. Now we're good. Also, 66966. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. That's some good damage points right there. Hold up. You gotta open up Notepad. Note to self. Take a screenshot of this later. Okay. Kasumi, just take the line, it just seems excessive. Final Fantasy Final Fantasy Type 0, it just seems excessive. Type 0 wasn't, yeah, it's not, it's weird. I don't think it's actually a bad game, maybe? It's just so confusing. It's in existence. Existing is confusing for this game. Yeah, V-Person should be able to give you permission. I can maybe even dismiss that. We haven't had a real bad bot thing show up in a long while. Is this from Type 0? Man, I hope so. What is that? Hold up, I just gotta... this is for video people. Just save file as, what is that? .jpeg. Add image. Oh, I'll fucking turn this stream around for a second. What is that? No. I disagree, actually. Look, I'm gonna make this bigger. Look at that. That's nothing. That's non-battle. Oh, don't come at me. It's good. I got a big fucking switchblade on me. That's what it is. Like, look at this. It's a switchblade. What the fuck is this? Man, whack. Type Zero exists. People are aware of Type Zero because it was it came packed in with the Final Fantasy 15 demo. Sorry, I gotta catch up with chat here. Oh yeah, Kasumi, I saw that. We do need to link Suzaku's full model. Wait, actually, Kasumi, if you want to try something, if you want to throw yourself to the dogs, just try linking something. You are a sub right now. You should have link permissions. Yeah, see? I was pretty sure I gave subs link permission. I mean, you know, good on you for being cautious, though. So yeah, welcome to, this guy. Gao? I think, Shinryu in this one. I remember us discussing this, and Shinryu is a lady. But, Shinryu has defenses. Channeling the spirit of, V-Prisoner here, I have poisoned the boss. A vision. Holy shit. Okay, game. But why, though? Like, actually, you know, we're gonna play by the rules here, but what the fuck? Why is that break sight so chunky? Yeah, that break sight feels extremely copy and pasted from the last time this boss existed. Also, I don't think I got it off in time, so I literally just wasted my turns. Alright, so there's your little tip for this. Just fucking ignore the break sight. Don't actually do the mechanic for the boss. Yeah, I didn't, because, yeah, if I had gotten the brake side off, Shinryu would have fallen to the ground. Yeah! What is doing that? That's the second time that's happened tonight. Oh, yeah, I have heard tellings of the 14 of the monastery raid. And since I will be picking up 14 again pretty soon, either when I beat Dragon Quest 11 or if patch 4.55 comes out first, I'm just gonna drop Dragon Quest 11 and play 14. Kids are cruel, Jack. God, how did I never fucking... Am I gonna stream me playing Mahjong in 14? I could fucking do that. I could destroy... just fucking... Hey guys, I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy 14. I haven't played in a while, and just Mahjong for fucking 4 hours. Like, here's the thing, and like why I'm not surprised that Mahjong is a big hit on the North American side of it. Mahjong's fun. Mahjong is good. There's a reason that like a lot of cultures really enjoy playing Mahjong. It's because Mahjong's actually kind of fun. It just has never really penetrated a lot of American culture. Also because for, you know, most of our life we thought Mahjong was just a tile matching games when shit is in a stack. But yeah, like actually putting Mahjong in something that nerds play and be like, hey, this exists. Like, here's the thing. I have gotten frustrated at Mahjong in Yakuza. This is not because I find Mahjong to be frustrating. It's because in Yakuza, one of the completion points is get a sumo, which, alright. I'm going to break down a little bit of Mahjong for you real fast. So, Mahjong is a game about making a hand. It's sort of, if you know Gin Rummy, it's very similar to Gin Rummy. You need to make pairs or straights. You need to have 4 of 3, so 3 tiles in a straight or a set of 3, and you need 4 of those, and then another pair. That is your very generic Mahjong set. You need to go out on a draw of a tile that completes your hand. So, if I have like, 3 other sets, and then I have like 2, 3 of another, and then like also the pair, I can draw either the 1 or the 4 for that suit, and I will finish. And I can draw from anybody. So either my own draws, or if somebody plays a tile down, that's the tile I need, I can grab it, and I can go out. There's 2 ways to go out, and that is... one is Ron, and Ron is when you take it from somebody else. Oh, no, okay. Sumo is when you go out on your own draw. Ron is when you go out on somebody else's draw. What I'm thinking of, the thing that is really hard that you need to get, is called Ipatsu. I'll get to that in a second. So if you have a complete hand and you haven't shown any of your hand, so you haven't taken a tile from somebody else and completed part of your hand that way, you can do a thing called Richi, which is pretty much saying, like, in a different card game, it's declaring Uno. It's like, hey, I just need 1 more, I'm good. And at that point, you can no longer change your hand at all. You can't change tiles out, you can't switch your hand around. You have to wait for that 1 or multiple tiles that you need to complete your hand. Ipatsu is drawing the winning tile in one of the next 4 discards. It is complete RNG. It is entirely luck-based. Now, you can, through crunching the numbers, and luckily Yakuza is very good about this and tells you this when you can declare Richi. You can build a hand to, like, have multiple outs. So, like, as I stated before, like, I built a hand that can finish with a 1 or a 4, and nobody's discarded one of those yet, somehow. So there's 8 possible tiles for me to go out on, as opposed to saying, like, I'm gonna finish on a set of 3, so there's 2 tiles. Ipatsu is just a bonus multiplier on your score. It's just more points. That's about it. However, Yakuza forces you to get 1 for a completion point in at least the 2 that I've played so far. And it sucks. Generally, I will have most of the other completion points for Mahjong, and just like, man, there's easier hands, there's better scoring hands I can make that don't require Richi, they're easier to make, but fuck, I gotta get this Ipatsu completion point. Anyway, that was your Mahjong aside. Again, I could fuck up a stream of Mahjong. Yeah, both of these ultimates kind of have that same theming to them. They're both just kind of like, hey, fuck physical teams. because they all use evasion immediately. Oh yeah, with as VPerson puts in chat, it's a 30% flat boost to dodge rate. You're just kind of not going to hit them. But the real question is, how much health do these boys have? Is it small or is it large? It's not much. Alright, it's time to get him with the double whammy. The setup. I just want to use that summon. I have not used the old, that nice little reward we got way back when. I love that that Bahamut literally does nothing else. It is just a reskin of the normal Bahamut spell. Yeah, it looks good. Like, I'll say that. The 6 Bahamut does actually look very good. I'm not going to hone another Bahamut up that high, unfortunately. Maybe, who knows. They gave me a free one. But see, a cool thing that they could have done that I think a lot of people would appreciate is if it was a toggle. You could just switch your Bahamut to be 5 or 6. Because, hey, then your old Bahamut's still good. Do I still have the old broken Bahamut? Could have tripled Bahamuts, you're right. Fuck, what am I doing? Well, there's a prompt that usually doesn't pop up until Monday. Got the thing of, hey, you need to update your virus protection. Maybe that's why those stutterings were happening. Not the dangerous sort of like update your virus protection thing, just like the once a week reminder of like, hey, just click this button, update your shit. Which, like, that is the one thing that I will update once a week. Windows. No complaint there. It's the only thing that you still actually kind of do well. Ooh, I should have grabbed my summon first. Also, I appreciate that, you know, again, it throws out there with the qualifier of, I've never played Type 0, but I think it's hilarious that they just used the Final Fantasy V music. Also, hey, Omen King. Hey there everyone, it's me, Greg, from Fest. The 13-2 Greg is such a great moment of, I found gun! And then like 2 seconds into the fight, actually these suck! No, I was trying to vamping for time there, just because of these loading screens have been a little long lately. Oh, where's that coffee at? Fuck. What the shit? Yeah, I'm gonna have to start cutting this shit out in between. Just needs more editing. This is actually kind of ridiculous. Fuck. Alright. Greg. Oh. Hello, mouse. Please be responsive. It Greg. He does Greg things. Will sometimes create the break site. Witness the break site. The most annoying thing is that he is omni-resistant to everything except for fire, holy, dark, and poison. Well, except. So he actually takes full damage from Fire, Holy, Dark, and Poison. Alright, so just checking. Assault Saber and Healing Smite actually have the same multiplier. Okay. Also, like, what damage resistance? I don't give a shit. You're only an ultimate fight. He's still probably the tankiest Ultimate Plus that we've had in a very long time. But, you know, take that as you will. If you want to just brute force it, you can do comparable damage while his break sight is up. Like, reminder, I'm not even using great weapons for the most part, and I'm doing fine. But as you get him weaker, it takes a little bit more to do the break sight each time. I forgot to remove their soul breaks. That's fine. You know, sometimes I do these in the stupor later in the day. I'm not really thinking. And should be said, Gilgamesh is of course 100% physical. Does have that counter headbutt, which has a chance to inflict Confuse, Sobering, Confuse, Resist. He also does Interrupt, but honestly, you know, as you, a player who is used to these level fights, should know, Confuse is way more of a problem than Interrupt. But that's a fight. That's a fight, baby. Oh, I clicked. I shouldn't click. Multiplayer Greg is ridiculously tanky. Alright. I'll probably run that with my non-elemental team. I gotta sit down and do event stuff that I haven't been doing. I haven't actually done the 3 stuff yet. Here's a dude. 3 disappears on the 17th. Fest disappears on the 16th. This disappears on the 23rd, I want to say. This is another fight that has the ridiculous evasion boost thing. Though, it does only last for, I think, 20 seconds. But that's 20 seconds that your melee are just going to be missing. So yeah, it's just, you're pretty much better off just running a magic team. A magic team. Also, he's weak to fire, so fucking go to town. Bring fire. He also deals a lot of fire damage, so bring fire resist. Where's my Forbidden Wisdoms at? I specifically didn't use the Forbidden Wisdom in testing because I knew I would have a problem hitting ones. Yep, 300% increase to dodge rate for 20 seconds. You can wait it out, but... Or you can just make a mage team. Also, Pite sure is a character that I've ever heard of before. Oh, but he gets this awesome fucking song. There it is. That sound effect in the background, that sounds like one of the Kremlins from Donkey Kong Country. Alright, he's ready for 5 hours of loading. Oh shit. Saw through my bluff. Everyone, go fast. So she saw his fast cast from Onion buff, so let's use up that before we hit our Glint. get the most out of that fast cast. I was reminded during testing that fucking the super move, the fire beam only hits 4 times, so it's literally not worth using over meltdown. Gunstar Heroes, yeah, that's another kind of where that laugh is from in the backing part of the track. Like the, what's his name? The general guy. Smash Daisaku. Yeah, it really fucking sounds like that, doesn't it? This is maybe one of his most dangerous moves. It should always be hitting random targets, but sometimes you might just double up on somebody one too many times. That can knock somebody really low. Aside from that, if you just have fire resist and you're breaking his physical, him being an entirely physical opponent, not too threatening, all things considered. The Apoc Double Plus. The Apocalypse Double Plus. Sorry, that like came out weird. For this event is actually pretty rough. Krill's getting a little low though. Well, rest in peace, Krill. Theater country proud. Just barely did not see the end of the fight. Thump. Wow. Wow, he kind of has a little death throw there, doesn't he? There's a lot of damage potential in the double plus here. That's the big thing. Affliction Break, I'm not bringing it, but it can really help. I will admit it's maybe less damage than Echidna last week. It's more manageable damage at the very least. It is a lot of party-wide damage, and that can catch up to you pretty fast. That's the big thing. Now, what do I want to grab for this one? A Joseph USB would actually be really good. Forbidden Power also will make the donuts. Yeah, let's go Forbidden Power. It's right here. Ah, so another gamer. You dislike bosses that make you think. Did I already do this? I did. Well, again, this problem was way too much of their damage was front loaded. So like fucking Echidna does that single target like fire, ice, or lightning attack before you can even get like some breaks up, and you're just destroyed. You're gone. It does 6k damage. Goodbye. Once you, like, literally, I found Echidna to be, once you get out of phase 1, that fight was so much easier to manage. I'm sorry, I keep, every time I'm loading up a fucking, God, one sec, I got this, something in my throat. Every time I'm loading up a picture, because the keyword I'm using to make them searchable is just Jack, this fucking Sundowner keeps playing in the back of my head of, kids are cool, Jack. I'm very in touch with my inner child. I would be kidding, like, I would be lying if I said that kids are cruel, Jack, and I'm very in touch with my inner child might in fact be one of the best lines in all video games. So... Oh, what the fuck is this idiot's name? Robot Spider here. You get it? It's another Final Fantasy VII reference. Their whole gimmick is... this. Ah, that wasn't much oh, no. Vajar. Right. It's a line from Metal Gear Rising. Their whole gimmick is you think they don't do much damage, and then they imperil you. And at the start of each phase, they will imperil you further. So if you're actually pushing through the phases at a decent clip, and you know, not really hanging out in any which phase all that long, you'll probably be seeing a stack of 6 imperil. So first of all, hey, do yourself a favor and bring lightning resist. It was Sundowner's line. I think it's at the start of his boss fight. Again, it's been forever since I played it, so I just remember the line and not really when it occurs. Yeah, give me them bellcasts. Also, the other thing is that Varja here is very AoE happy. So, if you aren't being very good on your healing, it'll start catching up to you real fast. I'm actually pushing through these phases at a pretty solid clip. Way more than in my testing for some reason. And I also had a bit of a brain fart right there. Also, it hasn't even used its fucking Imperil move again, I think because I've been pushing the phases too fast. There it is. Yeah, its general pattern here is it will do the ground shock, which imperils you, and then does the party-wide Thunderburst, which is one of its harder hitting moves. But yeah, fuck, we pushed so hard that we didn't even see, like, we lost a stack of imperil. Wild. Yeah, and as chat points out, if you don't have a decent deuce for this, it can be a very rough time healing. Keep it with tradition. For some reason, the Type 0 Sid missions are just outrageously rough. I don't think that the 260 Sid missions will ever give an actual reward because they don't want to lock actual stuff behind Sid missions. It's still a fun little challenge. It's a fun challenge, as opposed to like fucking boundless bosses, which are just dumb. Well, I mean, that's because Easemat has a gimmick that works even as his boundless, in his boundless form. Well, you're just on a contrarian roll today, aren't you, another gamer? Well, especially today. If you're not picking up on it, that's a bit of a warning. Calm down a little bit. Alright. I have started the mental timer. Let's see how long Greg takes to load. By God. So unfortunately for the Type 0 crew, it's a little bit harder to find damage from, you know, the Type 0 crew that actually hits Greg, because he resists so many elements. Are the characters named after numbers? Yes, actually. For the most part. There are some odd characters that kind of aren't. Also, yeah, it's not so much numbers as playing cards. There are some odd ones out, such as Rem. But, yeah, for the most part. I believe Cater is supposed to be something. I think that's 8. Cater is 4. Okay. Alright. We got one in peril. Time to snipe. Oh, I'd believe it that the 6-star abilities are way better. It's just my only actual good Machinist is Laguna. Actually, I do have something fire-wise for Balthier. But slowly but surely, we are getting there. I do think, actually, we have gotten one too many Gilgameshes. It's a fun fight mechanic, but in such short succession, so close together, and literally just being the same mechanic each time, it is a bit much. It's kind of the same thing of like, hey, that Dark Knight Cecil mechanic where he stole your Doom timer was pretty cool, and then oh, we just did that with like 3 other bosses in a row. Alright. Time for the real shit. Does this game need more Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced characters? Yes. Let's get another Sid. Give me Sid, but on a chocobo. What's the red-haired girl's name? Don't remember. Was that Ritz? Yeah, but give me Sid on a chocobo. Is Marsh in this game? Yeah, actually. We had one Tactics Advance event. I thought the extra characters in Tactics Advance could change. Like, I don't know what extra characters you're talking about, unless it's Sid, which I literally don't remember because I literally unlocked Sid and stopped playing that game. I mean, the battery still holds up. I have a cart of Tactics Advance where I have every job mastered on Marsh. He's ready for a really dumb fight. He was ready for really long load times. Whack. It's got all of those new soul breaks in the memory. It's like fucking 9? 9? You freaking 9? There we go. Alright, so in this party we have Sync in Earth already. We won't be utilizing that at all. I just realized that I am casting Protect and I really don't need to. Was Ultimate Ground Shock misspelled? And we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Oh boy. It was Ultimate. Nice. 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 Powerful. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye and was just like, that didn't look right. Those were not the words that they should be. Here, Sync, let me get you Hale and Hardy. Yeah, you know, let me, I'll take care of that real fast. There you go. I will have to take a solid look at that one later. It's time to awaken now. It's time for one of the worst USBs. Oh god, Rem is so good. Alright. The first. We're winding up. So, Awakening is... will always double... well, no. Will not always double up. Will always chase her if he has that shield. As soon as he drops that shield, he will no longer chase her. In case you were wondering, yes, Rem will be doing most of the lifting in this fight. The thing is, like, 9 doesn't even have a bad skill set, They just keep giving him really shitty utility. Like, he just sucks by, like, association. Also, you couldn't even build up that last bar. Well, you know your job. Oh, hello. I should have recasted wall. Well, now, he does know his job. Oh, clicking, please. Oh boy. We're fine. Piercing attacks, huh? Oh, Machina's USB fucking sucks. It's really bad. Whatever, fight's over. Fight's over, go home. Actually, don't. Well, the stream's not over yet. Yeah, so the entire strategy for that fight was to have 9 actually build up enough bars to USB 3 times to imperil enough to do damage. And then the fight was over. Oh well. The hilarious thing is I do actually have most of the things for Rem. Like, I have both of her LMRs. Okay. Quick outro for this video, and then we'll jump over to Neo-Torment. Well, that was it for the Final Fantasy Type 0 event. Up next, we have Final Fantasy 12 coming back around. It's been about like 3 or so months since we've had that, so hopefully we get some interesting stuff out of it. So, I'll see you then. Also, good night, Arya. Sorry, a little bit of a pause there because I need to put in temporary time for the clip. Actually, I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, hello. Also, I'll drop this mention because I mentioned it nearer to the start of the stream, and it's been about an hour and a half. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of pulls. Well, a couple, two pulls after the banner review, because I was in a haze last week after driving 3+ hours and being a little sick. I forgot to fucking pull on the 13 realm banner, and then I'm probably gonna pull on the Type 0 one too. So we'll see what we get out of it. But for now, do a quick reverse ordering here. Grab my Type 0 party. I don't know if I'll pull on the actual Type 0 banner, but I'm definitely pulling on the Realm banner. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? Tradition. For me, at least. Because slightly higher numbers can make the difference. Now, Rem and Deuce are dived. Let's give some characters their 4-star dives. Eat the orbs. You're right, there is death on slot 2, which is why Machina is there. Fuck him. If Machina DPS is hard enough, then he gets to live. That's right. I'll go out on a limb and say that I think 9 would put in better DPS. Ah, Scott's level 99 record criteria start with re-raids. Man, now there's a thought. That is... Fuck, that is actually some Galaxy Brain level shit. What if I just gave him re-raise? Yeah, a lot of the stuff this boss does respects resistance because it actually does a a Dispel at one point. But yeah, just gonna give these idiots slightly higher numbers. That way they're a little bit more durable. And, you know, 10% extra damage on Machina isn't gonna hurt. It is, yeah. Deuce USB 2 is just a clone of Avelia's USB. Except Deuce is a better character, which is so rude. Like, Deuce dives to her double cast. Deuce can equip more versatile stuff. It's just, it's rude. It's rude. It's rude to Avelia. Deuce is a bard. Oh, that's not what I want. I mean, the main reason I take Deuce to every Apocalypse double plus is because her BSB is an attack mag, which is very handy, which is very good. Now my hand jostled right at the end. Didn't crop that properly. If y'all have never seen foodwishes.com, Chef John, that is a mannerism of talking that I don't think anybody else in the world has. He kind of talks like this. Kind of just goes up and down on every sentence that he does. I can't properly do it right now because my voice is still a little goofed, but you get the general idea. All right. Hi, welcome again to another Neo-Torment, Torment 2, whatever you want to call these. This time, it is Nox Suzaku. So the big thing about Nox here is, so while it does Fire, Wind, Earth, Holy, Poison attacks, you want to emphasize Holy and Earth. Those are the things that's going to use the most in almost every phase, and especially the Holies are going to come after. You can go on to the next line, the party-wide Dispel. So, having that holy resistance on your whole party will help you survive the attacks following the Dispel. Just a good thing to do. Creeping Miasma lowers your resistance because a lot of this boss's attacks actually respect resistance and just resistance because it's an entirely magical boss. Slot 2 will get hit by... Is it slot 2 or slot 3? I think it's slot 2. We'll get hit by Ultimate Death in Phase 3, so either have like a re-raise or a raise, or just fuck it, who cares? The character that you actually don't need. Ultimate comes out at a point. It's just big damage. Ultimate Meteor, Ultimate Holy exist. And then there are Incubus Allowed and Incubus Ultima, which are the same. It's just damage. Nox here is just mainly damage. Doesn't really do any status effects outside of the Dispel. And just the instant KO Onslaught 2. It's a pretty simple boss, which is thankful for a realm that people probably have drawn less on. Alright. Oh, Incubus Allowed doesn't interrupt? Huh. Go figure. Actually shows how much I actually look into some of these fights before doing them. Yeah. Rem USB 2, or why isn't Rem doing damage? Whenever Rem isn't doing damage, everyone should be asking, why isn't Rem doing damage? Alright, that's a cup of coffee finished. Time to switch to water. Well, Incubus, yes, this specifically does refer to a male succubus, more or less, or just like a male demon. But it is also just a word that kind of refers to corruption in general, which is what the torments are supposed to be. Though it's still dumb. You're not wrong. Hey, here's a hot take. Hey, we want a word for the torment dungeon. That means like this is the attack that's unique to the torment dungeon and it's scary. Why don't we just say torment? Oh, what? Okay, because it is Incubus Allowed. Alright, yeah. I get you. I'll admit. Oh, I think I goofed. Yeah, I goofed on the naming of files. Like I can rename them here. Not a valid file name, you're right, because I just renamed it. Hello, Gigabird. How do you do this fine day? So, damage here may get, scary. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. While the opening turns are supposed to be scary and are supposed to, you know, frighten you, if you are not using low-level characters, the attacks are kind of placed so that you can recover. And then you remember, no, that sentence got torn up in my mouth. Then you remember that REM exists. And is extremely REM. It's time for REM to pop off. This is actually probably not the best move. We may get hit by the Dispel. Yep. I'm at least gonna get Shelga back up. How much of my Type 0 team is dying? Just Rem and Deuce. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, that seems about right. Yep, that's about right. Newbie, why do you still take Enkidu every time? Well, I ain't afraid of nothing. No, you're right. Unicorn is also good here. But Enkidu is your faithful companion. Why is that so quiet? Oh, you know why? I think there's supposed to be voice acting there. That's why. Motherfucker! You have 2 dispels? Fuck off. Fight me. Fight me, coward. Whatever, sub 30. We take those. Yeah, I feel like I still need to have the cast split between Rem and Deuce, because Deuce does need to get healing back up ASAP. I think the strategy there is just we don't cast Rem USB until after we have to cast that the Haste Daga. I'm still pretty confident with this team. Allowed is pretty rude. But having that flash heal is also really nice. Okay, second verse, similar to the first, hopefully. That spicy meatball. That pure damage. That concentrated damage. Motherfucker. You're gonna make me do this in my house. You're going to come into my home and make me do this. In my own home, Suzaku. He even has more HP. What the fuck? Wait, hold up. What the fuck? Oh, Sync has way higher resistance, I see. Also, this broke, didn't it? Oh, you know why? Because it has to load the entire character list. We might not actually water him up. Yeah, we might just slap a different piece of armor on him. Because he's wearing onion armor right now. We can do better. Well, okay, maybe not that kind of better. You have an armlet on, that's fine. That gets synergy. That gets synergy, and that gets synergy. Okay. I can change a few things up. And still, I don't think a crystal water or 10 on him is not a bad idea. Yep, I sure was still clicking. Ace does have that, but yeah, as Tractor points out, I don't got anything on Ace. Ace is a completely nothing character for me. Who knows? Maybe this this realm pool will just give me a complete ace, and then I'll kick somebody to the curb. Probably not gonna. But yeah. There we go. Those are some bigger numbers. Slightly larger numbers. The phase that the boss is allowed on is also turned for Dispel. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. So that's gonna be like Deuce is healing and then does the refresh. Or maybe that's just what we save Enkidu for. Enkidu can be a very good spot heal at that point. Alright. Yeah, so we get the Haystaga comes up first. Get the Cyclone Bolt out, the Shelga, the Blast Spell, and the Magic Breakdown. Okay, that looks more manageable. Alright. Now it's just a matter of if Rem lives, which she should. And we're solid. Unless the boss has gained enough speed that he goes off before this bursts, we should be fine. And we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. See? We're fine. Oh, we'll just be taking more damage. That's nothing. Oh, right, the chain. Look, I was so worried about staying alive, I completely forgot about the chain. Look. Video games are hard. We all know this. Well, let's at least get to 50%, and then we can math the rest of this fight out from there. Yo, what does Nine's Chaser do? Chance to imperil? Alright. Oh yeah, there you go. So, Rem is real. When Rem becomes fully functional, she, extremely pops. Well. This is fine. Oh. A little bit of a dip there. Well. I believe that is pretty much going to be all she wrote. Bird is very loud. Fight me. You got it, Mankidu. Fight me, coward. Fight me. Yeah, I dropped a couple frames. Yeah, I might have to look into some spell ward for this since it's all magic. That was what, phase 3? That transition is very rough. That was phase 4? Wow. Yeah, I think that team needs some replacements. God damn it, Machina sucks. Yeah, but with Unicorn, I don't know if I can survive. It's a thing I'll have to look into offline. Burnt offering. Relics. We're gonna do the Type 0 banners, and I'm gonna pull on 2 realm banners. So, like the realm draws. So first up, alright, we have Monolith Beam here, which is just an arcane. Fire boosting thrown weapon, which characters can use that. It's one of those multi-hits, so nice for building up a chain. Fire Bomb is 10 magic fire, in fire, increase black magic damage, and grant them a top card, which is not listed here. Is that the Chaser that's like 1, 2, or 13? No, okay, this is USB 2. Does 3 things in order. I hate when they don't put these descriptions on the things because I'm not gonna fucking cross-reference shit. Let's take a look at the wiki. Behaves kind of like a brave, but is a chaser. Oh, there's always announcements about them, but jumping between those screens is annoying as shit. And of course, the wiki is completely useless and doesn't actually list this information. Thanks, wiki. Okay. I'm trying to get this, but there's a lot of people giving this all at once. Okay. 2 attacks, high, quick cast 2. 2 attacks, 150 heal to the same row as him, and then 8. And then it's done. Okay. It goes in that order. Alright, that's interesting. It, again, plays into Ace's whole weird thing of, like, he's a caster, but you want him on the front row. But it does also work for a caster team, since, you know, it can work in the back row, too. So, whatever. Yeah, that works. An interesting gimmick. Hi, Jack. I don't even know what your skill set is. You're a samurai, I'm gonna guess. 10 physical fire, temporarily infuse user, the power of fire, damage user 99% of the current health, and negate damage barrier for 100%. Enter Crimson Flash. While negate damage barrier is active, Crimson Flash raises the attack a moderate amount, reduces delay of samurai abilities, and causes samurai abilities to trigger twice. Alright, so it's Dark Cecil USB before a samurai. I mean, the only way that would be better is... Let me just read this over one last time to make sure I didn't miss it. Yeah, if we gave him Retaliate, that's the only way that would be any better. I mean, the only way for Dark Knight Cecil to refresh his stone skin is if you have his glint. But, you know, I never have taken 2 relics into account most of the time. On its own, that can work. That can work fine. Jack's LMR2 is gives Retaliate and 35% crit when below 20%. Okay. Alright. That works. Yeah, weird support thing for Rem because she's not a supporter, she's a DPS. But instant haste, shell, re-raise, and temporarily grant them a barrier to avoid 1 debuff. Yeah, that's alright. It's Torment bait. Get this weird flute with plants on it. Instant Medica, last stand. It is Divine Dispel now. Good outside of Torment. Torment bait. But good outside of Torment. Dark Nebs. Deal 10 physical dark. Non-elemental. In dark, enter Mouse Mode. Mouse Mode temporarily causes users' darkness abilities to charge the user, change the user's delaying crit up to 3. When Mouse Mode ends, trigger calling Scythe base. It will break the damage cap. It's a pretty potent soul break that can easily deal some crazy damage. And yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. Lustrous Deck. Cut the cards. Instantly grant the user in fire, reduce delay for 2 actions. It's your standard in fire, empowered fire. I'm gonna assume this is the added thing along with Slice's USB. Deal 8 magic fire. Temporarily raise attack mag. Enter burst mode. More damage if you're in the front row. Card haste is 4 hits. Reduce the delay uses black magic. 2 hits and a mag defense bargain. It's fine for an attack mag boost, and then you can kind of support yourself with it as well. Yeah, that's solid, actually. Jack gets Lightning Flash, which is not a lightning move. Deal physical fire, Imperil Fire, enter burst mode. 4 physical fire, increase samurai abilities for 2 turns. 2 hits and grant retaliate. Well, that command 2 can actually free up your ability slots if this is all if you don't have this USB, you just have this VSB. So that's a solid use for that right there. Yeah, whatever. It's an Imperil. Nothing to super write home about, but it's a BSB. Welcome to BSBs. Now, Rem's guys. Siphon Delta. Holy boosting light armor. 8 magic holy dark. Restore 1 ability use to the lowest ability. And in holy enter burst mode. Command 1 is 4 hits. With a drain. Or that's just a heal, that's not even a drain. Excuse me. Command 2 is a magic blink with a white magic boost attached to it. Yeah, it's fine. It's extremely solid and is still an unholy for Rem, who is an offensive caster. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. In fire for Jack, who is a samurai. It's fine. In fire for Ace, who is a fire caster. Also, is that a fire boost? It is. This one's interesting because normally scaling materia I would say are bad, but mine is a weird buff to find most of the time, so actually kind of fine on Rem. Start the battle in Dart. Yeah, it's fine. It's a hard slot for her, yeah, if you have her other LMR. Because her dive is double cast. All in all, this is a really solid Type 0 banner. With a bit of Torment bait on it. But I don't hate anything on this banner. Obviously, like, the weakest things are the BSBs that welcome to banners nowadays. But yeah. It's alright. Win memento. Stupid auto updates that I miss before I actually start the system up. Banner, please. Any moment now. Alright. Lightning boosting guns. It's Endless Waltz, baby. The second best Gundam Christmas movie. 12 range physical lightning to one enemy in lightning. Raise the attack and defense, and temporarily cause Machinist abilities to double cast, which is Hungry Double. With offering moves, this really pops off. Actually, does the lightning offering 6-star exist yet in Japan? I mean, we'll get it eventually, but I don't think that actually exists yet. But it is just oh, they just got plasma offering? Okay. It does only say Machinist abilities, so you can easily use this just for fucking any other class. It is a very good, maybe one of the best Machinist USBs. Monalchemy. 10 white magic, Holy Dark. Reduce delay the user's actions for 1 turn. In Holy, enter Dominion EX mode, which temporarily lowers defensive resistance a small amount and raises the user's mind a large amount. So that is a 30 reduction to defensive resistance, but a 50% boost to mind. And reduce the delay of the user's actions whenever they hit weakness. Oh, is it 15% defense resistance? Yeah, this lets Rem completely pop off and just kind of shit out damage. Combine this with her double cast dive and her LMR, you can do some real ridiculous work. Speaking of ridiculous shit that works with a dive, here's a earth boosting armor for Whirling Mace. 10 physical earth, wind to one enemy infused with earth, temporarily grant up to moderate ability boost and grant an additional rank of heavy charge whenever you gain a rank of heavy. Sync's dive is chance to gain a rank of heavy when using a heavy ability. So, with her dive and this up, she can just, she uses 1 use of heavy charge, and then gets another free one from just her USB being up. Then she does the unload, and then the unload has a chance to give her 1, and then she'll get another one, and then she can just do the unload move again. And this repeats forever. Sync is some of the best earth DPS if you land Whirling Mace. Elemental Slash. Element Alash. Element Alash. Ten magic ice, non-elemental, imperil by 2, lower attack magic and resistance a large amount. And that's it. That's all it fucking does. It doesn't have any chases or anything, but it's an imperil with a large. Is that a crush? Is that crush level? No, that's not crush level, but it's still a triple break. 7 is very good for imperiling ice, and pretty good for the torment, or not torment, magicite. It'll really do some work. Excuse me. Also, 7's the caster, right? Yeah, you can see it from the mag whip. So she really doesn't even need a chaser. Like, she'll just do good work. Pardon me. Here's Deuce's USB 1, which is an instant heal. Raise all allies And grant them a barrier that negates Stone Skin. Stone Skin 30. So, heal, raise, Stone Skin 30. Very good for the Torment, and just pretty alright in general. Flamberge for Queen. 10 physical lightning, dark, enlightening, raise attack and defense 30%, and temporarily cause user spellblade abilities to hungry cast. Oh no, reduce delay. That's fine. Just go fast. It's actually, I think, pretty similar to lightning, but with a bit more versatility. Because, sorry, I'm yawning a bit right now. Mainly because even though it doesn't lightning her, it does work with all spellblade abilities. So, yeah, she can synergize with any spellblade type. Hey, Concerto is pretty good. Attack mag, boost 30-30, heal, enter burst mode, command 1 is an instant heal, command 2 is Medica. Incredibly solid. A very good BSB for a healer. Ice boosting light armor. It is 8 magic ice, non-elemental. Attack mag, defense, resistance. So that's a full break and enter burst mode. Command 1 is 2 hits with an attack down. Command 2 is 2 hits with a magic down. Not bad. Honestly. She fills that like weird, like, I'm a caster, but also I debuff role that she wants to fill, so I don't hate this. Eight ranged lightning dark. Set all allies crit chance to 50% and enter burst mode. Command 1 is 3 hits, lightning dark, raise spellblade damage. Command 2 is 2 hits with an attack defense bargain. The crit fix is nice, and the commands aren't terrible. So, again, it's alright. If you have better things, you might take something else over this, but it's still pretty good for what it does. Jeez, there's a lot of BSBs on this one. 12 ranged physical lightning fire. Enlightening, enter burst mode. Command 1 is 4 hits, 5 the target is weak to lightning or fire. Command 2 is 1 hit and remove the delay of the user's actions for 2 Machinist abilities for 2 turns. It's an alright enlightening. The commands can be okay if you don't have anything else. And the command 2 makes you go fast. Enlightening, which is fine for King. In Earth, which is fine for Sync. Small chance to temporarily lower the target's ice resistance by 1 when using ice abilities. This makes 7 completely pop off. This is very good for 7. Small chance for offensive lightning abilities to trigger twice. And a lightning boosting light armor. Very good for Queen for that lightning role that she wants to be in. Excuse me. All in all, it is a very good banner, similar to the first one. More versatility is on this banner, and more versatility for stuff outside of just the Torment. What with Endless Waltz, Alchemy, Whirling Mace, and Elemental Lash. With him in the healing, and Divine Judgment just being solid. The BSBs on this are fine. I like Concerto. The other ones are okay. And the LMRs are pretty good. Well, hot dog. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Ugh. Feels good to be a Buster. Weird. Machina just sort of disappeared from my Torment team. I don't know what happened. He was there one moment, and then he was just gone. Oh, historically, I always have way too many of resources because I don't use them that often. Mistress of the Mace is a very good fucking title. It's a shame I won't be using it because I have her fucking in Earth. Finally. My idiot strong girl has come home. Hmm. 7 has white 4 if I want to shuffle shell go around. That's not a bad point. I can still probably easily survive the opening onslaught. It's something I'll have to mess with. Well, let's keep this Type 0 train rolling. No, not yet. Also, I did that one already, I think. I have to write down, like, which ones of these I haven't done yet. And I saw this before I closed my eyes, but yeah, of course she's, like, I've never played the game, and I can tell you she's ditzy, because she's the girl who's way too strong. That character is always ditzy. I've played anime before. She's Sarasa. She's even the same element. Well, shit. Well, shit. Well. They just keep giving me stuff for Rem. It just keeps happening. Yeah, we might be replacing 9 as well on that team. That team is changing a lot out of nowhere. Alright, let me just slowly scroll because, we gotta keep this train rolling. We gotta keep it going. We can't stop here. Okay, we can pull over to the side of the road here. You know, take a second. Like drift over, like, okay, maybe we need a bit of directions. Hello, sir, have you seen my common sense? I seem to have lost it. Oh, I actually do have tickets left from Fest. It's wild. I literally was saving them because I was like, I'm going to do a lot of draws on Sunday. Alright, here we go. Oh, nice. Deuce LMR. And go. I really don't even know what I would want from this. Maybe something for Ingus? Or Ignis? I can never remember. Night Boy, Earth Boy, Dirt Boy. Well, I'll take that. That's a dupe. That's fine. Well, if you will it hard enough, these things happen. You know what? I was sick for like a week. I think the universe said, hey, take a little something. Yeah, fuck. I have, like, the tools to do Lightning Magicite. Once I actually finally beat all the 4 stars. Do I have an Earth Chain? I do. I have it on Ingus. Ingus was probably on that team either way. But yeah, I had to stop pulling for a bit. That's it. I think fucking hitting that many USBs in a row is like something bad's gonna happen to me now. So pray for me in that regard. Hey YouTube, you got a treat for sticking around, so good on you. I'll see you next like really long video.